All right, so this week, prime number, we're talking about a guy that had, I know you don't like to discuss passing yards, they're overrated, but you know what? 466 yards, and this is 2 games in a row, 2 playoff games in a row that Drew Brees has actually done that. I think he's the first quarterback to ever have done that.
The numbers, however you cut them, are crazy. And we don't talk about passing yards a lot because they don't help you win games. In fact, teams who had passed for more yards this year, if you go to Cold Hard Insider, we track the correlation of victory of every stat. And teams that passed for more yards this year were 500, actually one game over 500, won 50.4% of NFL games. So passing for more yards does not necessarily help you win games. It's about efficiency. But Drew Brees is putting up monster numbers while being efficient, and that's really where it's kind of magical what he's doing. And right now, we tweeted this during the game, after the Saints game, after they beat the Lions. He has 5,942 passing yards. He's 58 yards shy of 6,000 through 17 games. That's unbelievable. And it wasn't that long ago that 4,000 was the standard for a quarterback in a season, and now it's all of a sudden 5,000 with 3 guys, and almost 4 and possibly almost 5 could have done it this year. Aaron Rodgers could have done it if he had played the final game. Eli Manning was 67 yards shy, and Brady, Brees, and Stafford all did it. Drew Brees now almost 6,000 yards in 17 games. And by the way, another kind of interesting tidbit on passing yards, I figured this out too. At this pace, if he reaches the Super Bowl, he'll pass for 6,991 yards this season in 20 games. I forget the exact average, like 345 per game or something, but it's crazy.
Because what he's been able to accomplish, I think there's only a couple of quarterbacks that have actually reached the amount of times, 2 times in their entire career, gone over 400 yards in playoff games, and he's done it 2 times in a row basically now. But we always talk about efficiency. And Drew Brees not only is efficient, he's a quarterback, but the reason why he is so efficient is because of how accurate he really is.
He is the most accurate passer in NFL history. He now owns this year 71.2% completions, and I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, which is the record, all-time record. Not only is it the record, it breaks his own record from 2009. But here's the most amazing part. The previous 2 records, was first held by Sammy Baugh, who did it in a 10-game season, completed 70.2% of his passes, whatever it was, in like 1942. In a 10-game season. And then Ken Anderson did it with the Cincinnati Bengals' top 70% completions in the 9-game strike season of 1982. Nobody has done it over the long haul. Drew Brees has done it twice now, and Steve Young did it once with the 49ers over 70% completions. But he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. Drew Brees has surpassed all those totals twice now in a 16-game season. So it's not just the eye-popping numbers and they almost pass the ball too much, but it's working for him, and I think that might be a big factor going into San Francisco. But that accuracy, deadly accurate, high efficiency, high touchdown production, and that's what makes him a Hall of Famer, not the 5,000, 6,000 yards.
Yeah, exactly.